Hi everyone, and welcome to our yoga. And this yoga is our new gentle beginners yoga. So beautiful, gentle yet flowing practice. If you're new to yoga, or if you have any injuries and you're having a little bit of a period where you're taking it a bit slower, then I really recommend this class for you, which is going to help to incorporate strength, stamina, flexibility, and balance. So as always, look after any injuries that you may have. And the three most important things are alignment, your breath and staying connected to the breath, staying conscious of the breath, and also being as present as you possibly can, because the more present we are, the more beautiful benefits that you'll get from your practice. So when you're ready, we're going to begin. So we're going to come into seated, into cross-legged. However, if this is already uncomfortable for you, and for many it really is, then just take yourself to a wall, and you can lean against the wall and use the wall to support your back, just while we take a few moments to center, to clear our minds, and to connect with the breath. If the cross-leg position isn't right for you, then you can always stretch your legs out in front as well. So again, just do whatever feels good for you today. So take a moment to get settled and just start to sit nice and tall through your spine. And we're just going to let the hands rest on the knees to start with, as we just start to relax our bodies, relax the shoulders, and just come into the present moment. We're going to gently draw the shoulders up towards the ears and then gently release that down. And then one more time, just drawing the shoulders all the way up to the ears and then gently relax. From here, we're going to place the left hand on the heart and the right hand on the tummy. And just go ahead and close your eyes for a few moments here. Allow the chin to gently drop down towards your chest. Allow the tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. Bringing awareness to the space between your eyes and allowing this space to relax. Relaxing your temples, relaxing your jaw. Just gently scanning your body for any aches, any pains or discomfort you may have. And just acknowledging those places. And just being mindful to relax and to release those spaces. Feel the back of your neck lengthen and your shoulders beginning to relax. As your spine softens, your tummy begins to relax. Relaxing your hips, relaxing your knees. And then just observing the breath here without changing it, just observing and just noticing if the breath feels restrained or shallow, or perhaps it even feels as though you haven't paused to take a breath today. So we're going to start to connect with our breath. And our breath can be used as an anchor in times when we feel overwhelmed or challenged, not just in your practice, but in your everyday life. So we're going to start to take a breath in through the nose, pausing for a moment before gently exhaling back out through your nose. And again, breathing in through your nose, always pausing for a moment before gently exhaling back out through your nose. Breathing in, notice how the tummy gently rises on the in-breath. Notice how the tummy gently falls on the out-breath. Breathing in, tummy rises. Breathing out, tummy softens. Breathing in, feeling the chest gently rise. Breathing out, feel the chest gently soften. Breathing in, feel the tummy and the chest rise together. Breathing out, feel the tummy and the chest gently soften on the out breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, filling the lungs to the very top, and then gently exhaling. And now just begin to find your own rhythm of the breath, finding your own pattern. And as you gently breathe, just be mindful to allow the out breath to be slightly longer than the in breath. Being mindful to always pause for a moment before the out breath. And with every in breath, with every out breath, already you are starting to feel centered, you are starting to feel present, you are starting to feel calm. And with every in breath, with every out breath, your body begins to relax. And as your body learns to relax, your thoughts, your mind also begin to settle and to relax. And just taking a moment here to allow yourself to let go of any judgment here today, any competition, any expectations. And with every in-breath, with every out-breath, you may wish to gently hear or say these words in your mind. Just for today, I shall not worry. Just for today, I trust all is just as it should be. Just for today, I trust all will be well. Just for today, I shall be grateful. Just for today, I allow myself to slow down and to breathe. Just for today, I allow this time to nourish my mind, my body, and my spirit. And as you take one more gentle breath, feeling calm, feeling centered, feeling ready for the rest of your practice here today. When you are ready, we'll gently go ahead and opening the eyes, bringing the hands to rest down on the knees, palms open to the sky, just coming into a few shoulder circles, staying consciously connected to that breath. So keep that rhythm, keep that pattern, breathing into any areas of tightness or tension or discomfort that you feel. One more time, and then coming into opening breaths. Inhaling, arms up, palms together. Exhaling, hands to the heart. And again, breathing in and breathing out. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And what that does is it just helps to open the lungs, the respiratory system, helps to open the heart. From here, we're going to take our right hand down, just resting fingertips down, and then we're going to take the left arm over the head for a beautiful side stretch. Hold and just take a few breaths here. As we open the side of the body, we open the lungs. And just allow your gaze to fall wherever feels comfortable for you, as long as you're not straining your neck. And then gently back to center and then going over to the side. Lengthen, taking 3 deep breaths here. So in every pose, we're just going to allow at least 3 to 5 deep breaths. And on your next out breath, coming all the way back to center and then into our spinal twist. So left hand on the right knee and then take your gaze over the right shoulder. Take 3 to 5 deep breaths here, and just notice if the shoulders start to come up, if the knees start to come up. Just allow the knees, the hips, the shoulders to relax. Breathing in and breathing out, coming over to the other side. So this is beautiful for keeping your spine flexible and healthy, and also the digestive system and all the internal organs. And then coming back to your center, interlacing fingers out behind, squeezing shoulder blades together, and just allow the chin to drop down towards your chest here. And again, this just helps to release stress or tension that gets locked in the shoulders and the neck. And again, we're opening the heart, we're opening the lungs to encourage that deeper breath. And then gently release. From here, we're going to come into what we call our butterfly. So soles of the feet together. We keep hold of the ankles and allow the elbows to rest on the inner knees. And this may be enough for you today, just to stay here, which is okay. Or you may wish to go a little bit deeper. So to go a little bit deeper, we gently lower the chest. And there is a slight rounding of the spine here, which is okay. That's absolutely fine. But just be mindful that we're not crunching into the neck. We're relaxing the shoulders. We're tucking the chin in gently towards the chest. And just taking 3 to 5 deep breaths here. And what this pose does, it helps to open the hips. It helps to open the lower back. So releasing any back pain, any hip pain, sciatica pain. But on a much deeper level, it helps to bring emotional stability. And it has a very soothing effect upon the mind as well. And then gently release, coming back to center, bringing the knees together, stretching your legs out in front, bringing the feet together, toes up towards the sky, lengthen through the spine and both sides of the body. As we inhale, arms up to the sky, and as you exhale, forward fold. And just pause here for a few breaths, and just remind yourself about letting go of competition, expectations, and judgment. So it doesn't matter if we can't touch our toes. If we're here today, that's okay. As long as you feel a stretch, a positive stretch somewhere within your body. And it may be as you connect with that breath that the body softens and you're able to go a little bit deeper. Try to tuck the chin in towards the chest and just to gain that beautiful length and stretch all the way down your spine. And again, this is having a lovely soothing effect upon your nervous system. And then gently release, coming all the way back to center. From here, we're going to bring the left foot in towards that inner right thigh. Sitting nice and tall, right toes up towards the sky. Stay here, or take your left hand out behind. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, take that elbow to the outer left knee, and the gaze goes over the left shoulder. So this is a little bit of a deeper spinal twist. Take a nice deep breath here. And gently release, coming back to center. And we'll take it over to the side. Sit nice and tall. Right hand reaches out behind. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Exhale for that spinal twist. Gaze is soft and over the right shoulder. Breathing all the way down to your belly. And then gently release back to center. One more forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. And all the way back to center. We're going to come on to all fours. So alignment is so important in our practice. So we want to be mindful that we're stacking our joints. So your shoulders are over the wrists. The fingers are open, middle finger pointing forwards. And the knees are hip distance apart. If you're struggling with any shoulder pain or discomfort, then you can always come down onto the forearms at any time, or into child's pose, where we take the knees wider than the hips and we reach the arms forward and take some breaths here. So this is your pose that you may come to at any point during your practice here today if you need to just rest or check in with your body. So from here, we're going to do a few cat-cows. We're going to round the spine to tailbone under, and then gently release into cow. Just rounding spine, breathing in, breathing out into cow. Breathing in, rounding spine, breathing out into cow. coming into neutral spine. We're going to take our right leg out behind, keeping it in line with the hip. So it doesn't need to be any higher, just nicely in line with the hip. And your focus point is between your hands because we don't want to strain the neck at any point. So just pause and find your balance here. This is lovely and strengthening for your core, for your spine, and improving your posture and your balance. So you may wish to stay here, or you may wish to extend your left arm forwards, which is spinal balance. And again, use that breath to anchor yourself, to bring balance and stability. If you need to rest, rest at any time. And then release. And then over to the side. So left leg reaches out behind. Stay here, reaching the right arm forward. And take your 3 to 5 deep breaths. Just being mindful that the hips don't turn out to the side. To keep the hips parallel. Connect with the breath. Feel that lovely energy from your fingertips, down your spine, into your heel. And then gently release. Coming back onto all fours. Rounding spine. And release into cow. Coming all the way back into neutral spine. From here, we're going to come up into our crescent moon. So we're going to bring your left foot to your outer left hand. So if you're finding that you're quite stiff and tight in your hips, and this is a beautiful hip opening pose, we do tend to store lots of stress and tension in our hips. So be mindful, it might be a little bit of discomfort, but as long as there's no pain. From here, keep your right hand placed down on your mat, and we're going to open the left arm up to the sky. Again, your focus point can be your left thumb or wherever feels comfortable for your neck. Take a nice deep breath here, and then gently release, coming all the way up into crescent moon. Hold and breathe. So we're bringing the weight into that left foot, feeling a nice strong stretch down the hip flexor, stacking your left knee over your left ankle, lengthen through both sides of your body, and breathe. And this is a beautiful heart opening pose. It strengthens your respiratory system. Stay here, allow your right hand to rest on the back of the right thigh, maybe go a little bit deeper, but again, it's entirely up to you. Just go by how you feel and what feels good for your body. And then gently release, bringing both hands back down to your inner left foot. And it may be you want to stay here today, or perhaps put your back toes under and come into a low lunge, extending through that back leg. A little bit of a deeper stretch there. Lifting up through the heart, just keeping the gaze soft and forwards. Big breath in, and then breathing out, release. We're going to take the left foot back out behind, and then repeat on the other side. So right foot comes to the outer right hand. You just take a breath here, bringing the weight into that right foot, making sure knee is over ankle. Left hand stays placed down as we open your right arm up to the sky. Take a nice deep breath here, and you'll feel a lovely strong stretch all the way down your spine. And then releasing, coming all the way into that crescent moon. Hold and breathe. And be mindful of the sensations within your body, what you're experiencing. Perhaps one side feels tighter than the other. Perhaps you need to breathe a little bit deeper in other poses than others to help release that tension. So just stay really connected to the breath. Soften your shoulders, breathe into the heart space. And then either staying here, taking your left hand back out behind to rest on the back of the left thigh. Relaxing the face. So just checking we're not holding on to any tension anywhere within your body. Just breathing, staying present. And then gently release both hands back down against your inner right foot. Stay here, tuck back toes under, coming into that low lunge for a deeper stretch. Softening the back of the neck. And release. Taking that foot back out behind, we're going to come into our standing forward fold. So we're going to push back into the heels and then walk the feet all the way up to the fingers. If the fingertips don't reach the floor, that's okay. Allow the hands to rest on the shins or the thighs. Whatever feels right for you. You can even soften the knees a little bit here. But just allow the head to drop down. Perhaps give the head, the neck a little nod or shake here. Just softening the spine, softening your shoulders. Check that the feet are together and the weight's back in the heels. And when you're ready, we're going to release into chair. So bringing the weight back into the heels, releasing the hips down, bringing the hands in line with the heart. Hold it here and breathe. Squeezing the legs together. So if you're looking after your body today, remember to come up a little bit higher, that's okay. If you're looking to challenge, go a little bit deeper. You can always go ahead and lift the heels if you particularly want to challenge one day. Just do whatever feels right for you. Staying connected to the breath. Big breath in. And then breathing out, we're going to take the hands back out behind, interlacing fingers. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Straightening the legs. And if it feels okay, taking the arms over the head. And then hold and breathe here. Beautiful for the neck, the shoulders, releasing stress or tension that gets locked in here. Using the breath to soften the body. Big breath in, and on your out breath, soften the knees, coming all the way up into mountain. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to step back with our right foot. And we're just going to turn the right foot slightly out. The hips are square to face the front. The shoulders are square to face the front. And we're going to soften the left knee. So sinking the hips down, coming into warrior one. So the back leg is long and lengthened. The left knee is right over that left ankle. The hands rest lightly on the heart. Just taking some nice deep breaths here. If at all you want to challenge, you can always deepen the pose and bring a bit more intensity by sinking the hips down further and perhaps even drawing the arms up to the sky and a little bit of a back bend. So just be guided by what feels right for you on each and every day. So again, your practice will be different every day. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, release into warrior two. So bringing the arms in line with your shoulders, focusing at the left fingertips, holding and breathing. So this pose in particular brings a lot of strength, a lot of stability, stamina, brings a lot of strength to the core and the back as well. Take another deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, we're going to release into side angle. So your left forearm rests onto the left thigh and your right arm reaches up towards the sky. If at any point you get any discomfort within the shoulders, if it becomes too much for the shoulders or the arms, just let that arm rest down, that's okay. Or if you want to challenge, take the arm over the head. So extended side angle. And you get that lovely stretch from the fingertips all the way down the side of the body into that heel. Big breath in. And then on your out breath, using the strength in your legs, release into reverse warrior. So the right hand on the back of the right thigh, left arm over the head. And again, if it's too intense for the shoulders, just bring that hand to rest on the heart. Breathing in and then breathing out, turning the toes in, heels out, interlacing fingers out behind, squeezing shoulder blades together. I'm going to go into wide leg forward fold. So on your out breath, lengthen through your spine and then taking the arms over the head for another beautiful release for the shoulders and the neck. But you also get that lovely stretch and the hamstrings and the inner thigh. And then gently releasing, bringing the fingertips out in front to rest on the floor. If they don't reach, then you can use a cushion or a block or a stool, or you can soften the knees. We're going to place the left hand in the center and open your right arm up to the sky. So this is a lovely, beautiful release for your lower back. You'll feel a lovely stretch along the inner thigh. And then release over to the other side. And we're stimulating all the internal organs as well in this pose. And release. From here, bringing hands to the heart, keeping that back nice and flat, coming up slowly. We're going to turn the right foot forwards, the left foot turns out slightly, squaring the hips, the shoulders, flexing the right knee, coming into warrior one on the other side. So keep lengthening through that back leg. Hold and breathe here. Staying really consciously connected to that breath. Remember that rhythm of the breath, so breathing in fully, the tummy and the chest rise on that in-breath. Pausing at the top and then exhale back out through your nose. Feels okay. Just be mindful of the shoulders, let the shoulders relax. Breathing deep. As you breathe out, release into your warrior two. Taking 3 to 5 deep breaths here. And again, bring your attention to the shoulders. Let the shoulders relax. You can still keep that energy nice and strong here. From fingertip to fingertip. On your next out breath, release slowly into that side angle. Left arm up to the sky, or again, you can rest that arm down on your thigh. You can stay here, taking that arm over the head for extended side angle. 3 to 5 deep breaths, bringing that strength to the legs. So be mindful we're not collapsing onto that right thigh. We should be able to take that arm away at any time. So we're using the core strength as well here. On your next out breath, release, reverse warrior. So right arm goes over the head, left hand rests lightly on the back of the left thigh. Again, stay here, bring the hand to the heart. And this lovely pose strengthens the whole of the body, but particularly on a deeper level, the respiratory system. Breathing in, and then breathing out, hands to the heart. We're going to come back into mountain pose at the front of our mats, feet together. And we're going to come into warrior three. So we're going to take the right toes out behind. We're going to lower the chest. The hands can remain at the heart, or you can bring the arms forward, whatever feels good for you. Stay here. If you're looking after your body today, that's perfectly okay. Or you may wish to release that right leg out behind, bringing it in line with the hip. If you're particularly a little bit wobbly, then you use a wall or something, that's perfectly okay. Again, all I want to be thinking about really is that alignment. So the hips are parallel to the floor, that leg in line with the hip, the back of the neck is lengthened, and we're connected to the breath. Standing leg is nice and straight, so we're not locking that knee back at any time, but equally we're not bending that knee. So it's a little bit of a softness in the knee. Bring your attention to the breath, because that will help anchor you in this pose. It will really help you to balance. And when you're ready to release, back into mountain, feet together. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. And we're going to repeat on the other side. So just resting the toes out behind. Lower the chest. And just allow a few moments here just to connect with the breath. Find a focus point. Make sure the standing leg is nice and straight. And then if it feels okay, release that leg out behind and just keep your focus on the breath. Being kind to yourself if you are wobbly today, that's okay. And this is really good for your posture, your spine, your core. balancing both sides of the brain. When you're ready to release, feet together, big breath in, arms up to the sky, breathing out, forward fold, and pause and breathe here. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, and a gentle sigh out through the mouth. So you're making that sighing sound with the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Bending knees, bringing the palms down. We're going to step back onto all fours. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. One more time. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Coming into neutral spine and then into seated. From here, we're going to come into what we call our bridge. So we're going to lay down on our mat, bringing the feet so that they're hip distance apart. Lengthen through the back of the neck, tucking the chin in. The palms are open to the sky. So if you have any neck injury, then perhaps just stay here for today. Otherwise, we're going to lift the hips up to the sky. So all the weight comes back onto the shoulders and the neck. Beautiful for releasing stress in the neck and the shoulders. Particularly therapeutic for asthma. It's a restorative pose, so it brings everything back into balance. Really has a soothing, calming effect upon your mind, your body, your emotions. Physically, we're strengthening the core, the back, the legs. So it's nice deep breaths here. Throat slightly constricted in this pose, which is really healing for the throat. Balancing for the thyroid and adrenal glands as well. When you're ready to release, one vertebrae down at a time. The hips come down last, and then hug knees into the tummy and gently rock from side to side. From here, we're going to come into happy baby. So we're going to take hold of the big toes with 4 fingers and thumb, bending the knees, pressing into tailbone, lengthening the back of that neck. Some nice deep breaths here. So again, another beautiful restorative pose. From here, we're going to let that right leg relax down onto your mat. Keep holding onto the left big toe with the left forefinger and thumb. The knee is soft. If the fingers don't reach the toes, just take hold of the back of the thigh. And then from here, hugging that knee in towards the tummy, take an in-breath. And on your out-breath, coming into that spinal twist, taking that knee over to the right. Taking a few breaths here. So we're just massaging the ascending, the descending colon. Again, bring that flexibility to the spine. And then release, taking it over to the other side. So taking hold of the right big toe. With right forefinger and thumb, left leg stretches down onto the floor. And when you're ready, hugging that knee in towards the tummy. So massaging the ascending colon here, taking a big breath in. Hugging that knee in and then breathing out, taking that leg over to the left, gaze over the right shoulder, just to the point where you feel a nice positive stretch. And then coming back to center, coming into our final pose, bound angle pose. So the soles of the feet are together, the knees drop out to the side. Left hand rests on your heart and your right hand rests on your tummy. Closing the eyes and just giving yourself full permission here, just for a minute here, just to completely relax, to release, and to let go. Feel your whole body beginning to settle and relax. Taking a moment to feel really proud of yourself for nourishing your mind, your body, and your spirit here today. Taking a few moments just to observe how your body feels compared with the start of your practice. As you feel more relaxed, less tense. Taking a moment to observe how you're feeling emotionally. Perhaps you feel more balanced, more calm, more centered. And just noticing your breath. Perhaps the breath feels more fluid, more calm, more rhythmical. Taking a moment just to bring your awareness to the space between your eyes. And relaxing that space, relaxing your temples. Take a nice deep cleansing breath here in through your nose. Pause for a moment and big exhale through the mouth. One more time. Big breath in through the nose. A big sigh out through the mouth. From here, gently bringing your knees together, stretching the legs out, arms over the head, full body stretch. Lengthen from your fingertips to your tips of your toes, and just notice how good it feels just to open your body and allowing that energy to flow freely through your body. Big breath in through the nose, big sigh out through the mouth. Plugging knees back in towards your tummy, and when you're ready, keeping the eyes closed if you wish, we're going to roll over onto the right side of your body, and then slowly pushing your body all the way up into seated. Resting your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your tummy. Allow the chins drop down towards your chest. You are calm, you are centered, you are beautifully balanced. And you are proud and you are positive. Breathing in and gently breathing out. Last time together. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Exhale, hands to the heart, and Namaste. And thank you so much, everybody. I hope you're feeling well. Remember your aftercare, so lots of water, and be gentle, be kind to yourself. And thank you so much.